Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Gov.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
All right, you go in, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
Hi, everybody. It's Thursday, Wednesday. What's today? Wednesday. I'm lost. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown. We are coming at you on Gov's Comedy Club podcast on the YouTube channel, the Facebook page. If you're going to comment and say hi, which we hope you do, please do so on the YouTube channel because that is where we monitor the comments. But we're glad you're watching no matter where it's from. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the Facebook page, and share the link and do all that social media stuff that we have no idea how any of that works. But do it anyway. We appreciate it. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. Good morning, John Rusciello, who's watching from Florida. And speaking of legendary, sitting right next to me, legendary comedian, Claudia Sherman-Smith is right here. There she is.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
And, of course, next to you over there, we have Gretchen Segal Krommer. Krommer. My apologies. Gretchen Segal Krommer, ladies and gentlemen. There she is over there. And then, of course, Zach is hanging out today. He's hanging out over there.
Good morning.
Hey, Zach.
All right. So we're going to get right into this. So, all right, I want to talk to you first. Okay. Right now, all right, I was telling you guys before we even started, before we went on the air, that we know about you because you made the rounds as a comedian for a long time.
Like 30 yeah.
But it's a little more mysterious because I don't know your background. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Okay. So, but I'm gonna start with you, Claudia. So, because this is an interesting story here. You were doing comedy. You were
for 1,000 years.
Really
30-something years, whatever.
But then you stopped.
And then I got pregnant, and my husband had to pull me up by my ankles, so everything came to the. Where was
that's how you got the baby out? There's other ways to do that.
No. That's how I got pregnant because I was an older mother. I was almost 43 when I had my son.
Oh, no kidding.
And then I got off the road because I wanted to be with my son.
Sure.
Makes
sense.
Then I started a pastry business.
Oh.
So, to stay home. But my son's going to be 23 next week.
Happy birthday to your son next week.
Aiden, yeah.
Nice.
And I just, Gretchen and I, we'll get to that in a second, I guess. But I love all the comics. I miss comedy. I miss the stage. It's my first love,
So when you decided to give it up because you're having a son, but which I understand, 'cause you don't want to go on the road. It's it's a hard thing to do, but you never you didn't just kind of stay with it locally just to keep your toes in the water?
I didn't. I was really became more of a homebody. I just wanted to bake. I went to the French Culinary for pastry arts.
Oh.
And
I noticed you didn't bring anything with you today.
No, I didn't. I haven't been baking. I haven't been baking for a while.
Oh.
But so I went to French Culinary, and then I was able to raise Aiden. And I didn't miss the lifestyle, really. It's a hard lifestyle doing comedy when you're on the road.
Yep.
Especially women have a hard time. It's kind of a man's,
well, it's the men that's having the hard time when the women are around.
But
sorry.
No.
Sorry. You threw me that softball. I had to run with it.
It's a hard lifestyle,
yeah,
and I kind of really needed a break anyway from it. It was really, it was a lot. It's a lot of work.
A hard lifestyle, but if you're with the right comedians, they are very supportive and they help each other out. At least that's what I've seen.
They do, especially out here on Long Island.
Yeah.
Like Joey Cola and Kevin James and Gary Valentine and all that. Ray Romano. They were all wonderful, incredibly supportive. Sometimes in the city, the women could be a little, catty, but they were very I love Governors. It's was my favorite club ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I couldn't take the traveling anymore. It was just really wearing me down.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, especially when you have a kid at home, you just want to be home with your son.
Home with my son.
So you hung out with all those guys, Kevin James, Ray Romano, all those guys, yeah.
All those guys.
And you
I grew up with them, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler. All I opened for Jerry Seinfeld a bunch of times.
No kidding.
Wow. Yeah.
So it must have been hard. Must have been a big decision to walk away like that because you're hanging out with people like Seinfeld. You're on TV.
Guess what? So the thing is, I used to cancel a lot. I used to get booked and I used to cancel.
You're talking after you had your son?
No, before. I used to, if I had to go to Minnesota, I would cancel. Or if I was married to. We were talking about Roger Paul, who was a booking agent, still is a booking agent, and. So he would flip out on me because I would kind of just want to stay home. It's hard traveling. Like,
Well, all right, but I need to clarify something. You had to cancel because you had to go to Minnesota?
Yeah, but it's like,
There's
I
nothing
don't
in
want to
winter.
go to Minnesota. I don't want to go to Minnesota. I don't want to go to Texas. I don't
All
want
right,
to fly
but explain
over those
this.
places.
Oh, you mean like to do a comedy show in Minnesota? You didn't want to go, so you canceled.
I
Oh,
cancel a lot,
yeah.
which was, I never canceled governors or anything that was,
Good answer, since you're sitting
tri-state.
at governor.
No, nothing that was tri-state, but I would cancel certain things because I really, first of all, I hated flying. I was like
okay.
the worst. Like, you wouldn't want to sit next to me on a plane. Now I don't really care if I die, I die. But I wouldn't. I hated flying, so like I would have Roger drive, or I'd have, because I was headlining, so I'd have like the middle act or an opener, like drive to like Ann Arbor, Michigan. It was like 15 hours drive in one day.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I was so crazy, and so I didn't like flying a lot.
And they all agreed to drive you to these places?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Did Joey do that?
Oh no, I had the best story. I'm so sorry. I just
okay.
had such a good Joey.
We have
Collins
plenty of
story.
time, so don't
okay,
worry.
so check this out.
Check it out.
So I'm working with Joey, and he in North Carolina at a place called Charlie Goodnight's, which I believe
Sure.
is closed now.
Oh, okay.
I think so. And so yeah, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Joey brought his wife, who he's still married to, Leonora.
Sure
who's
is.
a sweetheart.
She's wonderful.
And they're going to be grandparents.
Yes. Congratulations to them.
So we're in the condo because a lot of times when you get booked in these clubs back in the day, instead of a hotel, they would buy a condo, and
Right.
it was kind of gross, but whatever. And so Joey and Leonora have this idea one day that we should go horseback riding. I go, yo, I'm not getting on a horse. It's not happening. Their
Well, they're
faces
kind of
are too big.
hippies. They raise butterflies and stuff. Yeah,
That's fine, but those. Did you ever see an eyeball of a horse?
Yeah.
It's huge. I was not getting on a horse, so they finally convinced me. So we get to this horse farm or whatever the hell it is, and I said to the guy who's he was going to run the trail or whatever. I said, I'm really scared. I really don't want, to get on this. I don't want to do it. He said, listen, I'll give you the oldest horse. And she's really sweet, blah, 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 blah. And Joey and Leonora are saying, you're going to be fine. I said, Joey, I'm going to kill you. I swear to God. And I get on this horse, and we go on this trail, which is like this thin, right? And then you look over, and you can drop.
Oh,
it's
great.
like Pikes Peak in Colorado Springs. You can like drop
Wow.
like miles.
Yeah, that sounds like
So
fun.
I'm sitting on the horse and I'm flipping out, and all of a sudden, this freaking horse decides to lay down and roll on its back and scratch its back. And
While you're on it?
While I'm on it, the horse goes down. I jump off the horse. I gave Joey such a hard time. I've never been on a horse since.
But
Never
that-
will, never happened.
That doesn't sound so bad. I mean, it's better than the horse taking off and while you're on it, and
No, but the horse was laying down. I'm saying, you know
All
how
right.
big a horse is?
Yeah. All right, but you got off it.
I got off.
So you just walked back.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I would take that over than galloping through a forest. You smack your head or something.
I'd like to gallop through a forest. I could pretend I'm Snow White or Cinderella or something. Find the man of my dreams.
From riding, galloping,
From
on a
galloping on a
horse.
horse with my windswept hair.
So when was the last time you did perform?
When was the last time we performed? At Gretchen's house last week. Actually, a couple of
tripod and
we had a little tripod. Actually, on stage.
Yeah. The comedy club.
I have no idea.
Wow. Okay.
I have no clue the last time.
From doing my research, the latest thing I was able to find was from 2002. Would that be accurate? You think?
Maybe a little later because Aiden
Okay.
was born in 2002. So I still did comedy for a couple of years after Aiden was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So. All right.
Like
Yeah.
5,
so,
6, 7,
right.
something
so
like that.
almost 20 years since
Yeah.
you've been honest. Wow.
Yeah, that I did stand up.
Yeah. That's a long time.
And all my ex-husbands know my whole act. I don't know it anymore, but they know it.
Is it about them?
It's all about them.
How many ex-husbands are there? Two.
I'm trying to work on a third right now. Actually. But we'll get to that a little later.
So you were kind of like, you were almost seeing the future because your act back in the 90s was all about, how much you hated marriage. Jumping up on stage in the wedding gown and
oh,
stuff.
that's that wedding gown.
Yeah.
What a thing. Do you know that because I figured it cost over $2,000. I'm going to wear it to work. I'm going to wear it to the toilet. I'm going to wear it to the supermarket. Kleinfeld's wedding dress. And so, I used to wear the wedding gown, and then I finally took it off. It was like a prop, and I thought, I got to get on board here.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
With the wedding gown?
Yeah.
Do you know that because you have to do radio a lot to promote your show?
Yeah.
So I had a lot of, especially at Charlie Goodnight's in North Carolina, a lot of women would come with their gowns and give them to me.
Okay. That's
if
cool.
If they got left at the altar or they got divorced, so I had a couple of gowns.
So that shows you had a following.
I did, yeah. And then I still had a following, even if when I took the gown off and I wore regular clothes, I was doing pretty well. Mm-hmm. I was doing pretty well, but like I said, the lifestyle at the time was getting a lot.
Your style, though, I mean. You were almost like a female Don Rickles, almost. Like you would pick on the audience.
I used to pick on the audience.
But you would go into the audience, like you grab people's ear, you grab their hair. Oh, did you not know this?
No.
Oh, yeah, she would go right. You can see it on YouTube. It's there.
Oh,
Which
no.
today, I don't know if you get away with that.
Would I get away with it? Yeah, I'd find a way. I would find a way.
Even back then, did
But
people
see,
ever swing back at you for grabbing
one
it?
girl once threw a beer bottle at me, and I threw it back at her.
Did you do it back at
her? Yeah. But see, the thing is, I think when you do comedy, for me, it's like you have to make friends with the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's say you have an audience, whatever kind of group of people you have together in one room, they form a personality. Mm-hmm. So, like, I would watch the opener and the middle act, and I would get the energy of that audience, and I would figure out what I could do and what I couldn't do.
Yes.
And so, like, I would make friends with the audience.
It's not. That's what you're saying is not very easy because you're up there performing, doing your jokes and trying to gauge them at the same time, so you can figure out how far you can go.
Right.
So you're multitasking there. It's not easy.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in a very crazy household, so I was, always multitasking.
Oh,
so it was pretty second nature to me. But I loved my audiences, and I like talking to people. I love people.
Oh yeah, they got a kick
I'm
out of it.
Really
Absolutely.
social, and I love like. Women would tell me, and men, they would tell me their innermost secrets, Like, I mean, I know sex in my marriage with Roger, I shouldn't say this if you help. Well, it was really bad.
Well, when you had at least once. You had a son.
Yes. No, that was my second marriage.
Oh, okay.
But,
sorry.
Yeah, sex in my marriage got so bad when I went to the gynecologist, I brought a bottle of wine with me. It was pretty bad. pretty bad. pretty bad. And then Gretchen and I hooked up.
Oh yeah,
not like that.
We don't roll that way.
After all those failed marriages, you never know.
No.
So Gretchen, how did you enter the picture here?
I was pulled by Claudia. I didn't even want to do video on our phone.
Let me stop you. How did you guys? How did you
know
meet?
Each other? From college, we met.
Right. Well, we met in college 47 years ago. Can you imagine? And
48.
48.
Yes.
To be exact. Yeah.
And then we went to a really good college, and I grew up in Queens, so that's how I speak the Queen's English, not to be confused with the Elizabeths of England.
Yes.
But, Far Rockaway, Corona, Flushing. And I learned in the playground Pig Latin as a second language.
Sure, yep.
And so when we talk about our alma mater, we use Pig Latin, so we don't want to get, in trouble or sued by anybody, which we don't have anything anyway anymore. And so go on with our day.
A lot of very well-known actors went there. There was Blythe Danner.
Oh, sure.
Chevy Chase.
Oh, wow.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan?
Larry Hagman. Yeah. We didn't actually rub elbows with these people. No, they were there previous to us.
Oh, okay.
And then once we graduated, Ard Bay released us like two doves into the stratosphere. And Hunter came along with his pointer dog like this, and he took out his gun and he sunk to the surface of the earth like two rocks. And now social services
saved our asses.
I have no idea what just happened here.
We just fit that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fell on some
practicing.
Yeah, we fell on some hard times.
Oh, okay.
We fell on some hard
We
times.
didn't talk about the hard times yet, so that's why he was surprised when we just brought that up.
Yeah, but we fell on some hard times, and because we can't afford therapy, we use our down and outs,
Right.
as kind of to vent.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yes.
These little,
Yes.
Gretchen grew up in West
Hampton
Hampton.
Beach, yeah.
La,
Oh,
la,
okay.
la.
And
And I grew up
I
in
was there
Flushing.
for a while, and then I moved to L.A. for a couple of years. My father
okay.
was a screenwriter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and a painter. And I'm
You're a
artist,
painter too,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and you are too, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not like Gretchen.
I give her art lessons.
Yeah, she.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
And
she's
Okay.
come a long way. She's just doing great.
come a long way from stick figuring. Used to draw hangmen, but Gretchen's uncle was George Segal.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we did it. We visited with him quite a bit. We were in the Valley.
Okay.
And of course, he was over the hill in Beverly Hills or Bel Air.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only
and,
hang out the best.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And
And so
he's-
does she.
It's true.
And he was very generous.
Really?
Yeah, he bought me my first new car. That was very nice.
So you
GTI.
said your uncle. So this is what, your father's
my
brother?
father's brother, yeah.
Wow.
And he was doing Johnny Carson one night. And, well, during the day they film it.
Right, yeah.
So my brother and I and my cousin, his daughter, went to Burbank Studios, and we were in the green room, and then we got to, walk down the the halls and everything, and we saw Freddie. We met Freddie Prinze.
Oh, wow.
and Scatman Crothers was in the green room. Sonny Bono. So things
Wow.
like that. Yeah, we got to
And
meet
they're
a
all
couple of
dead.
celebs.
And now they're all dead.
Now they're all dead.
So I'm showing my age,
Zip it.
but I was 16 at the time. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now what was your like? Was painting, like art, was that always your thing, or were you trying to get into the acting show business
no,
world?
None of that. I actually have stage fright. But
Oh.
Claudia, said, "Oh, come on, we can do it. It'll be fun."
Oh, okay.
So here I am.
Well, you got a talented family.
Yeah. My father was a screenwriter and a painter. My mother was also a painter and a photographer.
Okay.
So a lot of the creativity, I get from them.
And your uncle, didn't he play banjo or guitar or
Yes,
something?
with the Imperial Jazz Band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was playing actually at the Comac Y.
Oh.
Here on Long Island. He's from Great Neck.
Right. I knew it was Long
Yeah.
Island. I didn't know exactly where.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
okay.
he was singing on the banjo, and he forgot one of the lines from the song they had written, and so he called out to the audience and asked me if I remembered what it was, and I said yes, and I recited it for him. And
On the mic? Like you actually?
No, I was
okay.
just called it out real loud.
Right. And now, what about your father? Did he write stuff that we would know?
He wrote an episode for Family, the
Okay.
TV series in the 70s.
Yeah.
He wrote a separate piece. He did the screenplay for a separate piece, not the original. That was John Knowles.
Oh, right. Okay.
But what else? He wrote the pilot for The Blue Knight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He won. He was nominated for an Emmy for Family. That episode that he wrote.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
wow.
yeah.
So I'm dealing with bigwigs over
She
here.
comes from a very talented family. She's incredibly talented. She's
Yeah.
an incredible artist. She's very funny.
Yeah. Well, I see in the videos how funny you both are.
Thank
So,
you.
all right. So painting.
Yes.
Was
I majored
your-
in
yeah.
that in college.
And you've been doing that all these years.
Yes.
Wow.
I haven't gotten that much notoriety from it, but I enjoy it.
Okay.
and It's well received, amongst family
That's
and
because she
friends.
doesn't push herself.
Yeah,
Push
she's-
yourself.
She should be my manager.
She has to push herself.
Well, I see. So is that Gretchen's paintings? I see sometimes you put on Facebook some paintings
Well,
up for
some
sale.
of them are mine.
Oh, some of them are
And
yours.
then
okay.
she has her whole website. What is it?
Well,
Gretchen Comer.
I don't know
Instagram.
website. Instagram. I have under Gretchen S. Comer Artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, hear that? Say it again.
Gretchen S. Comer Artist.
Very nice. I'll have you repeat it a whole bunch of times.
Okay.
Yeah, she's incredible. And so I forced her into this, kicking and screaming, doing the down and outs.
Okay, yeah. So you guys have been friends all these years. You never lost contact or anything?
Yeah, we did for a
Oh,
while.
you did? Yeah.
Yeah, we did
lost
for a
contact.
while, and then I don't know how we
I reached out.
What, through Facebook or
I
something?
don't remember.
Oh,
Through
okay.
Facebook?
Oh, wow.
I am getting Alzheimer's. I don't remember. I really have no clue. But then we became like
They were both on Long Island, pretty close.
And I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
What the hell are you doing
I
here?
have no idea.
It's your fate. I keep telling you, but she doesn't want to believe me.
She believes in karma and all that nonsense. I'm like, I'm done. Just get me off of Long Island.
It's her fate to end up in Farmingdale?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't have a
Nothing happens
car.
without that.
That's all right.
I take cabs.
That's fine. Farmingdale is a nice downtown area. Just walk
it's all
right
restaurants, though. It's not that much.
Well, there's a supermarket. There's some nice
Shop and
bars.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, where I get my hair done, Lachey Salon.
There you
which
go.
is the best place. It's
The
on
Nutty
Main Street.
Irishman is right there.
The who?
The Nutty Irishman.
Oh, right, the Nutty Irishman.
Yeah. 317. They have great food there.
I don't know if I've ever eaten there, but
No,
I've
the food is
eaten at
great.
Harley's.
Sure. Yeah.
And also the Library Cafe.
Of course. And then 7-Eleven.
And then 7-Eleven. Isn't that across the
be
railroad tracks or
Yes.
something, right?
It's right. Yeah, it's right there at the tracks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, Farmingdale is pretty. And Gretchen lives in...
Copeg. Oh. Yes. Lovely Copeg.
It is what it is. But I'm trying to, I don't have, basically Gretchen is my only friend. And, of course, Nick Verminsky is here.
Nick is here. Nick, did you want to come on? Did you want to,
No, I'm enjoying
you
conversation.
Just, okay, all right.
So yeah, Gretchen and I forced her into this.
All right, so you decide. So now your son's going to be 23 next week. So you're like, all right, it's time. I want to get back out there.
Right.
So how did the Down and Out videos start? Like, why didn't you just?
I came up with the
oh,
title,
you came. Oh, okay.
But it was Claudia's idea.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So why didn't? So you decided to get back out there. Why didn't you just jump on stage? Like, what made you come up with an idea to do a video thing instead?
Well, because I think Gretchen is really funny, and I
Okay.
think together, we make a really good team.
Okay.
And when I'm with her, all we do is laugh, and I think we're really smart. Actually, pretty dumb, but we think we're smart. But she, I think her sense of humor was totally different. She's kind of laid back. I'm a little scattered.
We're completely
and
different.
We're what?
Completely different.
Not completely different. Stop it. So she, I just thought it would be a great thing. It was like a gut feeling. Like I thought it would be a really good thing to do, and we've got a lot of followers. Of course, a lot of them are naked women. I don't know why. On Instagram,
I don't see a problem.
Oh, you have these women that follow you with their butts hanging out, their boobs hanging out.
That's only
and
a
then of
small
course.
portion.
That's
Small boobs.
Small boobs, big boobs usually. And then there are guys that friend you that are from Nicaragua.
Yes.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah. Yeah. There
So-
seems to. Yeah. Facebook and Instagram seem to be very popular over there.
Yeah, very, very popular.
Yeah.
But no, we have some good followers, and of course, we have a lot of followers from college and friends,
Right.
and some of the comics
We've
and
only
stuff.
been at it for about a year, so
Yeah.
Right.
we're doing pretty well.
Called the Down and Outs. So how would you guys describe it for those who haven't heard of it or seen
We're
it?
down and out.
We're
Well,
on social services.
We're on social services.
We live in supportive housing where you have to duck in case somebody wants to throw a blender at your head.
Yeah, that happened to
kind
me
of thing,
last
yeah.
week. Oh. It's okay.
Was he throwing the blender at you? What
She.
happened? Oh,
She.
She?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
She was throwing it at you.
She was gonna throw
She
it at me.
attempted. She attempted.
What was her reason?
Probably that I'm a little skinnier than her. She's a big girl.
Oh.
She looks like a bowling pin.
So maybe getting rid of the blender is a good thing for
Yeah,
her.
maybe. But no. But we get a lot. We laugh a lot. We get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and we do because we can't afford to go to the movies, so we do movie trailer reviews.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Although we did get treated to see Barbie.
Barbie movie, yeah.
The Barbie movie.
See, now that would make me mad.
Why?
Because you're going to treat me to a movie. That's the movie you're going to treat me to?
Well, she wanted to go.
I
She-
wanted to
you
go
wanted to
because
see it?
I thought we got to do something on this. It's
Oh.
ridiculous, Barbie, and
It is pretty ridiculous.
And I love Ryan Gosling.
Sure.
I go for the younger guys. She, on the other
Claudia
hand,
likes, the younger ones. I prefer the, about more my age bracket.
Sure.
Like Michael Douglas. Boo.
Oh, my goodness.
See?
Wow.
He looks crazy, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was quite the picture.
He looks. That was a good day.
Wasn't a good
I
day.
hope so. So you're both single?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. So you, how much younger are we talking here?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Well,
whoa.
Roger was. I don't remember. I think Roger was I don't know, remember how many years, maybe just 4 years younger. My second husband, Patrick, is 8 years younger than me.
Wow.
And then Gretchen's been saying I've been looking a little pale lately because I think I'm being ghosted by this guy that I hooked up with from college, and I really like him, but he he's got a lot of responsibility, whatever.
Didn't he say he wanted to unravel you?
Yeah, but I'm already unraveled. So
I don't
he said
think that's what he meant.
That's kind of, he wanted to unravel me.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden my bra was off. So it happened very, very fast. And I don't even remember what he looks like because I was on my back. And I was on my back.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we did all of that. Poor, your son is like flipping out. Oh my God.
I know. Well,
this
he's
old woman.
He's younger, so I don't know if I need to tell him to watch out or something.
No. I'm not a cougar. This guy is my age or a couple of years younger than me anyway. But I don't really know. I don't really know how to. I don't know what to do. Really.
You took your bra off and you got on your back. It sounds like you know what to
I
do.
did, yeah, but see, and then like I don't know if we're gonna get together again, and like he'll text me, and but he'll say like one word or like "How are you?" I'm fine. Then all of a sudden, then it's gone. You don't hear from him for 4 days, and then I go to myself, well, should I text him or should I try to play hard to get? Like I don't know what to do. If anybody out there has any advice, I don't really know what to do.
What should she do?
What should I do? Because I really like him, right, Gretchen? Yes.
We have John Rusiello, who's from Florida. He said you mentioned the Kleinfeld dress. So that means you're a Brooklyn girl?
No, I got it.
You said Queens.
I'm from Queens, right? But I did go to Brooklyn, Kleinfeld's in Brooklyn. Now they opened in Manhattan. I guess a bunch of other places. But yeah, I went to Brooklyn to get my dress.
This guy says his mother knew Hedda Kleinfeld.
I guess she was the Mrs. Kleinfeld.
I guess so.
I guess she was the designer of. Well, she owned it, obviously, right? Kleinfeld.
We have one of our viewers. His name is Andrew. He says, "I like following naked women Twitter on his Facebook."
Alrighty then.
You
do that.
We have a strange clientele. A viewership is very strange, but now it sounds like he's playing hard to get. So
I don't know what to do. What do I do? I don't know. I guess so, and I don't know. You know what? Next. Seriously, what am I going to do? What's not to like about me?
Exactly. And who's got time for that kind of drama, right?
Well, there's no drama. There's no communication.
Well, that kind of crap.
What?
That kind of crap. You don't have time to waste, is what I'm saying.
No, because I'm getting older. But
I didn't mean it.
But I don't know if I could be dead tomorrow. I just don't. Like I don't have casual sex like that, like I did back a couple of years ago. No, I'm kidding. Like I did in college. I didn't even really have. I always had a boyfriend. I didn't mean it like that.
It's all right if you did. I think it's fantastic.
I didn't mean it like that. That's why my mother used to say that to me. We were talking about our parents and how we grew up and like how our mothers had certain little, I don't know, kind of, what do you call it?
My mother used to have little sayings like, children should be seen and not heard.
Right.
You're a guest in this house. And Claudia's mom had a little
tidbit. Yeah, when she would get angry at me, she'd call me a dirty little cocksucker. And there, for the grace of God, go I.
See,
perhaps she foresaw the future.
Well, that's how I get my hair done. That's how I pay for my hair. Kidding.
I'd see that as a compliment personally, but
what?
Being called a little cocksucker
from my mother? No.
From whoever? Yeah.
No.
I mean, I bet you that guy, if he's
Florida?
watching, he's going to be in touch with you. No.
No, I don't think so. He has a very, very important job. He's not watching, but he wants the link, and then I've got to decide whether or not I'm going to give him the link to watch. Depends on how much he texts me. So I might never see him again. I don't know.
You might not. I don't know. I don't know.
And your son is looking at me.
Yeah, he's taking all this in.
Who is this nut?
No, it's just funny. You say like link. It's fun to find.
What's funny that I was called a dirty cocksucker, or that I actually did that?
No, that you said that you link him, because it's just.
Oh, to send him the link to this podcast.
No. When you said that you link him, it was just like slang for my. I was just like, oh yeah, definitely a younger guy.
Link him is that a sexual term? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like a term like just going to see somebody.
Really? I never heard that.
Well, we're not
23.
Exactly. We're not hip. We're not current.
So when you link somebody, say like I'm linking somebody, or not Lincoln, like
that's what I thought.
Like the President Lincoln. I don't know.
I'm just gonna meet up.
Meet up.
That's the context I thought you just used it in. So I just thought.
Right. So link is to meet up. Hook up is sex. Right. Yeah.
That's right.
They still
Well, I've been hooked already.
You've
with
been
this
hooked?
guy. Yeah, I've hooked at that.
Well,
that
yeah,
was
you
a
said on
hookup.
your back and the bra off. So.
Yeah, it just happened so fast.
He was a pro.
He was a pro.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry it was so
very
fast
long
too.
fingers. What?
I said I'm sorry it was fast. Usually it should be nice and slow. He had long fingers. Is that what you just said?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! Oh my soul! There goes Mary down the hall. That's from Alice in Wonderland. No, yeah, I think he's very tall. I don't even remember what he looks like right now. He's making me nervous because he's going to see this, and then that'll be it. It'll be done. A done deal.
So you really like this guy, but you don't know what he looks like.
I do know what he looks like. I feel like if I saw him right now, I recognize him. But in my mind's eye, yes, I do. Yes, I know what he looks like if I saw him walking down the street. I say, did you?
Right. Let me see those fingers.
Let me see those fingers. Ah.
Wow.
All right, I better stop.
Take me through the process of your videos. Do you guys actually script them out, or is it just? Oh, you do.
Yeah,
okay.
it's usually what happens during the day, or during that week, and we say, "Oh, that was really funny. Let's do a little bit on it, or whatever."
And it's just when you get your phones out. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same spot, right? Every video.
Yes, her apartment.
It's your apartment. Okay.
In Copaig.
In Copaig.
Yes.
How do you get there? Take a cab.
I take a cab.
Okay.
Yes.
So you just set up your phone right there in that
we
same
have a little
spot?
tripod that was given to us as a gift for Christmas. Our hopes and dreams.
And we set it up, and then we script it. Like
she Claudia will put notes in her phone. I actually do it long way.
Yep.
On a piece of paper with a pen. But a lot of funny stuff happens during our conversations. So we got to do one on that.
Yeah.
That's
we
cool.
laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Like we did a lot. We started doing some political stuff, which I'm not going there today. But we did some. We started doing stuff.
That's your baby. You really like
the politics stuff because I'm very whatever. Politics. So things like on the news we would find funny or absurd or just like regular life. I mean, I think like this is what I think about comedy.
Okay.
Some of your best comics, I love Wanda Sykes, and I guarantee you that all or most of her material, that's her experience.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, you have to know what you're talking about.
Right, you have to know what you're talking about, but a lot of times you have certain monologists that are just basically, talk about things that are not deep, so you don't really get to know who they are as a person.
Okay.
And for me, I think, and Gretchen, I think comedy is what happens in your life. And if you can't laugh at it, you might as well hang yourself because life is not easy.
Right.
So, I think that comedy comes out of pain a lot.
Comedy tragedy.
Comedy tragedy, yeah. Right. Now we're in the tragedy phase, but we're trying to laugh at it.
In the tragedy phase.
In the tragedy phase. Oh, take me, God, please.
Hopefully things will get better.
Yeah.
Our viewer Andrew says you should call yourself the In and Out instead of the Down and Out.
Oh, that is rude. That is just rude.
That's a good one.
Been there, done that. That's rude. No, that's rude.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. In and out. Oh my God!
You could be a guest on our show, on the Down and Outs.
Me or him?
No, him.
Him?
Oh,
no, we don't care about him.
No, he can.
Do Do you have guests? I've never seen that.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I've watched a bunch. I haven't seen
really, my roommate, her boyfriend. And
But now, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
okay.
Your roommate,
Yes.
maybe this is an old video, or I don't.
It's an older one. Yeah.
Your roommate just went to jail. I saw that video.
What
Oh,
roommate
that
just went
was
to-
that was the roommate that was going to be leaving as I moved into a new residence.
Oh, okay.
Of supportive housing.
She need a higher level of care.
Right, prison. Right.
Yeah, prison.
I love that one. I thought that was really funny.
But yeah, that would be so much fun to have you on.
I would love to do that.
And then Dak can come on too and give us we can link up or whatever, link in.
He can teach you all the current slang.
Well, my son tries to do that. My son's into this Puff Daddy and the hyenas. Have you ever heard of that?
You don't want to be into Puff Daddy right
or
now.
not Puff Daddy. It's the hyena something.
It sounds familiar.
I don't know, and he does like the mosh
Definitely
pit. Like he gets on, he throws himself. He's into, what is it called? We used to do that.
Mosh pit.
The mosh
Yeah,
pit.
I know mosh pit.
Oh, he's crazy. Do you do that?
I've never done it. No.
No. So my son does that. And so why am I saying that? Because he's trying to teach me certain things.
Yeah, is he trying to teach you to get into a mosh pit? What is going
No, he's
on?
trying to teach me, what his music, and then he likes to argue with me, and he likes to bust my balls all the time.
Yep.
He's my only child, and he's quite the kid. And Gretchen here is a new grandma.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations! How new?
He's going to be 2 in October.
Oh, very nice.
October, yeah.
Congratulations.
Very sweet. And
That's
his
great.
father, my son, is a international chef.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's incredible. Does really beautiful work. Yeah.
Where does he?
What's the name of his?
His app is Gradito, and you can have a dinner according to your own cuisine, your choice of cuisines, and they pair it with a sommelier. And they come to your home and
Sommelier. Look, that's a fancy word. I don't know that.
They come to your
Like
home.
college.
Like the
very
people in
and
West
Michelin
Hampton.
trained chefs.
Michelin tires?
Tires?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know what that means. Michelin trained. Is that a culinary school?
It's like 5-star chefs.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
I had no idea.
didn't
You
know
and I
that-
were both
I
taught
didn't know-
tires.
yeah.
I hope I got that word right. No, I think I did.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Wow.
Yeah, he's very
His
talented.
wife, Eliza, is a wonderful photographer.
Oh wow.
A lot of creativity in our family still.
So how are you, living in Copiague? Shouldn't your son be putting you up in a nice place? Am I right? Am I right, Claudia?
Well,
Where are you going?
He's on track to become very wealthy, and there's not a lot of funds to go around. So
All right.
that's
Well,
his-
it's coming,
that's his
and then
track.
and then he'll set you up at Graceland. Right?
Graceland.
I mean, listen.
What does your son do?
Nothing. No, actually, he's in college. He's an English major, and
very
he's on the
nice.
dean's list every semester.
That's fantastic.
And he's got the most gorgeous girlfriend. She looks like, I can't, let they pull her up. I'll try to, she's gorgeous. She looks like Marissa Tomei.
Really?
Her name is Sam, and they both go to Montclair State. And that's his first girlfriend, which, means that's a big deal, when you have your first boyfriend or girlfriend.
Sure.
So obviously they're doing what they're on their backs, or she is. And I just get worried that if I'm trying to find a picture, I get worried because I don't want him to get hurt. You know what I mean? That's my baby.
But that's how we.
No.
It happens to everybody.
You
We
can't
all
do
get
that. I'll
hurt.
be in jail for murder. Where is she? Oh, look. Okay, wait.
Well, you have plenty of time to work on your
Okay.
comedy there in jail.
Can I show it to the people?
Well,
no,
we'll
you
hear.
do it.
All right,
Oh,
I'll do it.
You do it.
Wait, I'm going to look first.
Isn't she
she's-
gorgeous?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Sam.
And is now is that your son on her shoulder?
Yeah, he's all high on pot, wasted.
Yeah, his eyes.
He's
He looks like
wasted.
he's sleeping for crying out loud.
Yeah, he's wasted.
And she looks thrilled.
Yeah,
That's my boyfriend, the pot smoker.
and she's adorable, and she plays bass guitar,
Oh,
and he
nice.
plays electric guitar. He's really, really, really quite good. And okay, my claim to fame with my parents, not so much. No, they both. My mother and father met at Juilliard. They
Oh,
both
wow.
went to Juilliard in Manhattan School of Music, and now they're up there somewhere.
Well, that's
They
that's a
left me.
quick story right there.
Why not?
Tell us about your life's parents. Well, they met at Juilliard and then they died.
No, they didn't. They did. My mother died like 9 years ago, which is I miss her every single moment of every single day. Like I could cry.
Well, whose father was the sculptor?
Mine.
Right. So, your father did these these sculpts. How do you
Sculptures.
The sculptures of what is
Louis
that?
Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong on the bottom there.
And I don't know who that lady is.
Yeah, I don't know what that
But
is.
you want to hear the most bizarre thing?
Yes.
Well, my parents really fought very hard for civil rights.
Oh.
And so back in the day, and during McCarthyism, I don't know if remember that.
Well, that's before my
Senate-
time, but I know what it is.
Really? It's before
old
my
do you think
time
I am?
too. How old do
Right.
you think I am? 16. My son said I'm 13. In my mind, I'm 13. But so my dad fought. He was arrested during McCarthyism at Juilliard because my whole family really they fought for civil rights. And so, what's my point?
I have no idea.
Okay, what's my point, Gretchen?
I'm not sure.
I asked about the sculpting.
Oh right, so this is bizarre. So he was a really really talented artist and a singer. He went to Juilliard for voice.
Yeah.
And but he's a great sculptor. And so my stepmother, because when my parents got divorced, he met this woman, Marjorie Frost, who's the niece of the very famous poet Robert Frost.
Oh, okay.
And so my half-brother Andrew, I know this is getting very long and boring. Anyway, they moved up to Vermont, whatever. My half-brother moved my father to Vermont when my father was getting older. And there was a house fire. This was after my father passed. And every piece of sculpture, with marble, everything, melted in the house fire. And you know how hard it is to melt marble? And it was almost like my father took it with him. All his work.
So, the picture I just showed?
Gone.
And now this thing
Gone.
too? That's gone?
Everything is gone.
Oh, wow.
Everything is gone.
That's crazy.
So that's my father's side of the family are from.
Now, who made this?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
It's like
is
somebody.
This,
That's me.
oh, that's you. You made that?
I did that of my nephew Teddy.
That's your nephew, Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy
All right.
Segal.
Oh, all right. So it's George. Oh, your nephew.
No,
So it's okay.
Well, he's my brother's son.
All right, but I want you because this picture kind of blew me away a little bit. Okay, because I saw that, and now this.
Wow.
This is a friend of mine. His name is Nick, and it looks
just like him.
It's the same guy.
And Nick is her brother.
And my brother's name is Nicholas.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
That's on a delay, and then I can't really move this one.
Oh, okay.
But you'll see it up there in a second. But to me, when I saw the drawing, I thought of my pal Nick right away, and I wanted to show you that. I couldn't believe how much it looks like. See, look, there it is.
Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that the same guy? Right? It's not me, right?
Similar. Very similar. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. So, so you inherited a lot of your family's talents there. So you.
I wish I were more of a photographer, but.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite.
Well, no, acrylic paintings. I like to do still lifes, portrait. That was a portrait drawing,
right?
Which I get more detail, with the drawing than I do with actual painting. But yes, mostly still lifes and some landscapes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I like doing portrait drawing.
Oh,
I could do that all day. Yeah.
Do you have any posted online? Or?
I'd have to look if I don't even remember because it's been so long since I've done it. But yeah, love. I could draw.
You get into the personality, and.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, right. Yeah. And it's usually in the eyes. Mm-hmm. I love that stuff. I can't paint to save my life. But
you probably could. It's just
I've tried.
If you work at it, keep practicing.
Like me, yeah.
Are you practicing?
I paint almost every day.
Really?
Yeah, almost every day. I go from fairies to vampires to
Anne Frank.
I think I did see some
Frank.
of that. And now
I like fancy stuff.
What's going on here?
This is
That's kind of scary looking.
This is Alice in Wonderland when she was tall.
Oh, She was tall. Alice in Wonderland was tall. Actually, let me move
Yeah,
the mic
she was-
so they can see it. Okay.
When she was tall, remember she drank that potion and she
Right.
became very, very small and then she became very, very tall. And I have these guys. I don't know if you see, these are like Halloween guys.
Oh, okay.
And I have this fairy. I don't know why. It's like jewelry that you can't lose. Tattoos.
Good way to look at
My
it.
son hates them. My son.
He hates them?
Oh, he's embarrassed by. Yeah.
He doesn't. Well, he doesn't see you as cool. So you're not allowed to have tattoos. Your mom. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have tattoos. And a couple of months ago, my hair was green and purple.
Really?
Yeah, because that's I figure, that's kind of who I am. Really.
You're just a green and purple girl.
Green and purple girl, right? Gretchen's making fun of me, but yeah, Aiden.
I like it much better, more conservative like this.
I'm with. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with. I think that looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now did. So did you need convincing to start making these videos?
Oh
or?
yes.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I said, okay, I'll do one, and that's it. And then we just.
Then what? So you had a good time. You're like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah, might as well.
Then she'll
Something
say,
would lead to this. I was like, are you kidding me?
I go, Gretchen, I'm telling you, I have a really good feeling about this. I said, just do it. She goes, I'm tired. I need a rest. And she just takes a nap for an hour and a half.
No, I just have a cup of coffee now. Come on, Claudia.
No, that's not true. Let's be honest, Gretchen. She goes, I have to rest. I can't do any more videos. I said, Gretchen, we've done just 2.
3 is my limit.
3? What? 3 in one sitting? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're less than a minute.
Look at her energy compared to mine. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
night-
I'm ready for
night
a
and
nap.
day.
Yeah.
That's not nice. Maybe that's the problem with this guy. Maybe I'm too hyper.
Hyper can be a good thing.
Still
Get a
trying
lot
to
done.
think.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize I could get a lot. I could get a lot done very quickly.
Well, yeah, that's why it's a.
Doesn't anybody have any advice for me out there?
Uh,
No more questions.
No more questions. I know. I ask a lot of questions.
yeah, there's been no advice. Well, all right. Well, cocksucking is a good way to style your hair.
Why? Because it sticks better.
Yes, yes.
You don't have to use hairspray.
You know,
That's
something
disgusting.
was that something about Mary? That movie?
That's true,
Yeah.
right? You ever see that movie?
I don't remember it, but what
Oh,
what
that's like
happens?
the big
Something
scene.
happens in her hair.
He's
Whatever.
masturbating when she shows up at the house. So
And it squirts in her hair.
well, no, he's got it on his hand, so he,
No, it's dripping off his.
Oh,
his
that's
hair.
it.
He doesn't
Thank
know
you.
that it's there.
Right, and she
then
grabs
she
it.
thinks it's hair product, a hair
Right.
product to style her hair with, and she like has her bangs.
That's
up
like Rudolph Giuliani when he was in court and the what do you
Oh,
call
the
it?
hot- the hair
dye
dye.
was dripping down his face. That
Yeah.
was a good look.
Oh yeah, that was a real good look. That's not the guy you're texting with, is it?
No. No.
The John Rusciello says the older we get, the more casual sex we need.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He said it, not me.
No,
But he's 70. Maybe he just
the more casual sex we need.
any kind of sex.
No. There's no casual. There's nothing casual about me and sex. Once you're in there, you're trapped. There are many men in there that I
Right
found
now?
in different that I house. No. I think women want more of a commitment or something, don't you think? Because we're nesters and we want to know that some guy is going to be there and
You want a guy to take care of you.
yeah.
That makes
Don't
sense.
you want to? But I want to take care of somebody too. Right? Don't you think?
A little bit.
Gretchen doesn't want anything to do with any of it.
Well, then how does Nick fit into this? picture?
Oh, don't ask.
All right, never mind. Nick's not here. Never mind.
No, Nick was in this business for years. He
Right.
booked comedy clubs and everything, and
Right. But now, but what about now?
now he's a friend of mine.
Oh, so he's just hanging out. He has nothing to do with the down
No,
and outs,
actually,
right?
no. He gave us a ride here.
Oh.
And I asked him for a favor if he would give us a ride here, and he said yes because he's very generous like that.
Very nice.
And
Because we're carless.
Because we're carless.
Right. Oh,
the
you are
moment.
too.
And
You both are.
hopeless. Yes.
Otherwise, I would have driven. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And Nick, where do you live?
Oh, East Meadow.
East Meadow. Oh, so you're nice and close. But you actually had to pass the club to go get them and then come back. Then you got to go back to take them. Yeah. So wow, that's a good friend.
Yes.
Nick is a sweetheart. I know Nick. How many years do I know you now?
Long time. 35 years.
35 years.
Wow.
That's a long time, isn't
That
it?
is, yeah, that is a long
She
time.
was a regular
Oh yeah.
And I booked a club in Hackensack called the Main Street Comedy Cafe.
Main Street Comedy Cafe. Okay.
Yes.
And you were the booker at the brokerage?
Correct.
Wow. So these guys they'd all know you here?
Yep.
Yes. They did.
Wow.
I did all the carpentry work at the brokerage.
You did all the carpentry work at the brokerage?
He's a Renaissance man.
Really? Wow. And back then there was a lot of bands there playing too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I love this stuff. It's like the history of, the whole, the whole
History
thing.
of comedy.
Yeah, Long Island comedy. Plus, and plus it's all owned by governors now. So this is kind of cool. Wow, I like it.
Yeah, and you said Jim Truson, who?
John Truson.
John Truson. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
You want to see him so much you don't even know his name.
No, I don't. I used to work
ahead
at
of
Main
herself.
Street a lot. I used to work a lot there with Bobby Collins.
Oh, sure. Bobby Collins still comes here a lot.
Does he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
I love Bobby. Yeah.
Mhm. Who?
Bobby Slayton. Do you know Bobby
yeah.
Slayton?
I don't know him
Okay.
personally, but I know who he is. Wow, I couldn't even tell you the last time he was here. Wow.
Well, he's in he's in L.A. A lot of those guys are
Okay.
L.A. based. Well, Bobby is, both Bobbies are.
Mm-hmm.
But Nick, I guess, I grew up with Nick
Mm-hmm.
in the comedy world. I mean, Nick remembers the wedding gown nonsense, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who were? Did any of these guys kind of? Did they help you at all? Did they? Did they help you with your career or?
Not so much.
No.
That's why we're the down and outs. Not so much. Thank you very much.
No, I meant
I didn't sleep with the right people.
Well, I'll go get. No, I'm kidding.
No.
No, Truson's got a beautiful wife. She's great.
I think
yeah.
when he's been married for a long time now, right?
No.
Oh no. Oh, so I met the wife before, and then he got remarried again. Okay, he's been busy. I see. We've all been busy, a little busy. Is he here? No.
I don't know if he's here. I could. I mean, we're
All right, never
on
mind.
the air.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
All right.
I could go. I'll go check after. When
Okay,
we're done.
cool. Yeah.
So what memories? What memories do you have of governors like?
Oh my God.
I should ask you that too, right? Well, it wasn't owned by the same people. So were you involved here at all, or just the brokerage?
Just the brokerage.
Just the brokerage. Okay.
Jim, what's his face? What the hell was his name? Pain in the neck. What's his name? Who used to book it? Who was the manager here? Jimmy Finn.
Oh, Jimmy Finn.
He
Yes.
used to make me wait for after the show would be over, I would wait for an hour. It was the end of the week or whatever. I'd wait for an hour and a half before I got paid. It was a pain in the neck. But I have great memories here. I love it. I used to work with Gary Valentine a lot.
Sure.
Kevin.
Yep.
James' brother.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he and I had this thing. I used to grab his crotch all the time. I don't know why.
Well, I could think of a few reasons why, but
no, we never did anything. But for some reason, that was our hello instead of shaking hands.
You
or
never did
hugging.
anything.
Never did anything with him.
That
Just-
was her hello.
that was my hello.
I'd like to ask Gary Valentine about that.
You
I'm
can.
sure he
I
was
don't
hoping
totally
something
remember.
was. Why else would he let you touch his crotch? I'm sure
He
that-
had no choice. I'm a Queens girl.
She's pushy that
I'm
way.
pushy that way.
Well, I really doubt he'd be resisting. I'm sure you didn't.
No,
have to be
I
very
don't think
pushy.
it felt good. It was pretty. I got a good.
Oh, you were
grip.
violent about it?
No, I wasn't violent.
You
but,
squeezed
know,
it?
I believe so.
What do you? What?
I don't know. I think I was not happy in my marriage.
I'm getting very nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Actually,
No,
I hear voices in the hallway, so I
You
just
do,
want to
you
see if
go-
it's
She's
Truson.
running away.
Yeah, right. It was before
Wait.
she grabs me and
No, I'm not
squishes me.
gonna. Are they there? Nobody.
It's other people. I was just curious to see if it was Truson, but it's not.
Is he coming in today?
I don't know.
Is he still live in Jersey?
I think he's out east Long Island. I believe.
really?
I'm not positive.
Okay.
But I think. I mean, if he's here all the time, so.
But yeah, I had some. I mean, coming in here, I felt like I almost wanted to cry because it was like going back in time. I haven't been here in
Thinking back of the days of grabbing crotches.
grabbing crotches.
Was it just Gary you did that to?
That was it for some
Thank
reason.
goodness.
Thank goodness.
And then what was he able to do?
He would laugh and scream.
Oh, but he wasn't able to use you for a puppet or something.
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe he grabbed my boobs. I don't remember. I
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember. But I don't remember.
Well,
but
because his voice got very high.
who?
why
Gary
Yeah,
Valentine?
you didn't recognize his voice.
I didn't recognize his voice got high. No, but I love this place. I mean, I came in here. I said to Gretchen, I feel like I want to cry because
Yeah.
it's
It
like
is.
going back home in a weird way.
A lot of history in this
A
place.
lot of history. Yeah.
Pretty much any
Great shows,
any great
great
comedian you can
audience.
think of
Yeah.
has been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was my favorite club to work in the world.
Jackie the Joke Man was a booker
Yes,
here.
he was a booker.
He was the very first booker here.
Was he?
Yes, he was. And he claims that he actually named the place.
He
That's what
claims
says.
a lot of things. I know Jackie for 1,000 years, but I love Jackie. Nick, he used to book this place?
Yeah.
Really?
It opened in 1981. He was the first booker.
1981. That's
Yeah.
when I graduated college.
Oh, very
well,
nice.
he's much older than me. Yeah, I love Jackie. I didn't know that he booked this place.
Mhm.
Wow, this place has been around forever.
Yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
the walls could talk.
Oh, I wish they would. That would be great.
Wow.
We kind of a cool show. Yeah, Jackie and Peter Bales. Do you know Peter?
I know Peter.
They come in here often. We have a good time with them.
I love Peter too. Peter's very, very funny.
And now, who puts your? So you make the video.
Mm-hmm.
You put the phone out there. Is there any? There's no editing involved or anything. Could you just make the quick video?
We do
and
a
then
couple of rehearsals, and then we film it. And if we don't like it, we just do another one.
Oh, okay.
That's all the editing that there is involved.
That's probably the easiest way to go. And then what? You just throw them on your Facebook pages? Or?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. YouTube.
But you don't have a separate down and out page.
No, yes.
Why?
It's down and out on TikTok, and because I'm a little stupid. That's the truth. That's the truth and so is Gretchen. Even though she seems we're both
no disagreement there?
No, we're both a little dumb.
Self-deprecating.
Yes, we're very smart, but we're a little dumb, and I don't really know how to okay, so we're on TikTok, and on TikTok it's the down and outs. On YouTube, I believe it's the down and outs. It's always
Instagram, it's Claudia Sherman-Smith.
Smith conversations with the down and outs. I don't know how to do all of that.
Because we were born after 1965.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, me too. So.
And my son won't help
before
me.
1965.
Your son won't help you?
No, he won't help me. Zach, can you help me?
What is the?
See,
I missed. Like
we don't. I don't know how to. I don't know how to get like a page. Apparently I have 4 accounts on Facebook. I don't know how I got them. I don't know where they came from or what they are. So I don't know how to make a page, just the down and outs. I don't know how to do that.
Like a YouTube page, a Facebook page, all that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I can maybe help.
Yeah, I have no clue, and neither does Gretchen. So we've just been having fun with it, and luckily we've been winging it. And luckily, we've been getting some really good feedback and good followers, and people always, we have the same people coming back, watching our videos.
That's great.
Or sometimes if we've taken a little bit time off, like 4 or 5 days, people will say, where are you guys? That kind of thing.
That's good.
That's very good.
And
Yeah, I just don't know how to do I just don't know how to do all those things.
It's got to be a culture shock, from taking all those years off, trying to get back in, and it's not just a matter of trying to get on stage anymore. It's trying to, you don't go to a comedy club anymore to audition for a spot.
You don't?
No, it's all internet now. It's all, I saw this guy on YouTube. Let me get him in the
Are you
club.
serious?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could still, hit an open mic or in the giggle room here if there's a show in there. Then, some people might take notice, but no, it's, people throwing
It's
their
all
stuff.
on
It's all online now, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, in fact, just this past Sunday, they had a girl do a show here. She's a big TikTok sensation. She's not touring. She didn't build up, a following from playing clubs.
Right.
She's on TikTok. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the biggest mouth, and so she's been, and she's just cashing in
hear
on that.
boys?
I said the biggest mouth.
Which I said, you hear that, boys?
I thought maybe you were trying to get the biggest something else.
No. Does she have the biggest mouth? I mean, as far as being vulgar, or as
No,
far
no,
as
just
wide?
physically the biggest mouth. Physically,
Is it?
Like I don't know the measurements, but yeah, they did. Guinness Book of World Records actually did meet up with this woman, and they measured her mouth, and she's got
Bigger
the big.
than Carly Simon.
That's a pretty big
That's
mouth.
a pretty big mouth.
I
Those are
guess
big
so.
lips. She's got big lips.
Yeah, baby.
Wait a second. So, wait a second. So, have you seen this person?
I was here the other night when she played, but
What does she do? Does she talk about her mouth?
she talks about her mouth and
Anything else?
Yeah, well, ways she makes use of having a big mouth, but then she does other things too. But and it was fun.
Is her mouth very? Is it like, oh my God, that's a big mouth?
When you look at her, you see that her cheeks, her cheeks kind of go this way, but it's not like you're not like, oh my God. But then she can, when she opens her mouth really wide, then you see how big her mouth can get. Yeah. But my point is that she's not.
Wow.
That's how she got into the club. That's how she's doing stand-up appearances. Is all from that. She hasn't been doing stand-up for 30 years, and now
And writing material and,
Right.
and working the road and all
exactly
that.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's all internet now. It's that. So that's what I'm asking you. It's got to be a culture shock.
No, because we just started. I just have a good feeling about this, and we just started having fun. And I have friends that are still friends, like Nick here and Joey Cola, and I have friends that I know for years,
Right,
still
'cause
doing stand up.
Well, you're looking to transfer this into a live show, yes?
Mhm.
Now, if I ask Gretchen the same question, is she going to say yes?
She better, because I'll kick her.
I have no choice.
She has no choice.
You have no choice.
No,
Well,
no.
I have a choice. I don't know. We'll see.
No.
I'm
I'm gonna have an anxiety attack
on this. So yes, I will go along with it because I don't want to hear her on the phone.
So, I'm curious how this would work then. So, the down and out videos, you guys are just having conversation. So,
Yes.
so you're looking to go on
So
stage
we-
and have similar
we
type
have
conversations.
things- Yeah, segue one segue
Right, okay.
to the next.
Like we would have a female comic open for us,
Right.
and then we'd have two chairs and a table in between
with fake food.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
And then have these and have these conversations and make sure that you get the setup and you get the punchlines, and
Right.
because I know how to write, and Gretchen here is a good writer.
Yes,
she's
thank you.
she is, and she's very funny, and she's got
Yeah.
incredible timing.
I agree.
And
You guys do it definitely in all seriousness. You have a chemistry, and I do enjoy the videos.
Well, after 47 years, we should be married. There's chemistry. No.
She's always looking for the relationship.
I'm always looking for the relationship.
Well, plus she's
I'm
a
needy.
cocksucker. You can't help it.
Whoa!
No, thank you.
Oh my God. You know what? Let me just say this, please, with all due respect. When Gretchen was at college, okay, she was not as prim and proper as she is now.
Nice.
Not at all.
Do we have pictures?
No, we don't have pictures, but we have memories. But I'm not going to go there. But she's very prim and proper now because, she's a grandma and so on and so forth. Me, I get not so much. Me, I don't care.
So you're still wild and.
I think, like my son is right. He says, Mom, goes in your head, you think you're 13. I said, I thought I was 12, but I'll take 13. I think I'm kind of immature. And so, am I immature? I mean, I've been through a lot in life. So, but I'm so young at heart. in my
Immature is
head.
fun.
Immature is fun, yeah. I mean, I'm very responsible. I'm reliable. And I'm very caring and giving. But I guess I'm immature in certain ways.
And you also have an itch. You keep reaching down there. Or is
Oh,
that
no.
just like a nervous thing you're doing? What's going on?
I think I was feeling my what do you call it? Was stuck in my my
All the way down
shoelace.
there?
My shoelace was
Oh,
stuck
your
in
shoe.
my
What? Your
my
shoelace was stuck.
in my sneaker.
Your shoelace was stuck in your sneaker.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have another tattoo down there.
I have
What is
another
that?
tattoo,
Converse.
yeah.
She's wearing Converse,
I'm
by the
wearing
way.
Converse.
I see the high tops.
And
yeah.
here, this is from Bewitched. Remember?
You have a bewitched tattoo?
Yep. That was my first tattoo. I was working in Rochester, and I was doing a radio show with the Wheeze, who's still doing that radio show in Rochester. He's
Wow.
pretty popular, and he was co-owners of a tattoo parlor, and he convinced me to get a tattoo, so I got Samantha Stevens, Bewitched.
Wow. That's a lot of bewitched love.
I loved Bewitched.
You did? Yeah.
Because
Well, Elizabeth Montgomery, she was a beautiful woman.
Wasn't she gorgeous?
Yeah, man. And supposedly she got around.
Yeah,
I read that about. Yeah.
Really?
God bless her.
Well, she liked a lot. She liked pina coladas. I heard.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's where the trouble started.
That's where the trouble started.
Well, I wouldn't call it trouble.
No. She was but she was beautiful, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. So what do you think? I mean, have you? I'm assuming you've no stage experience.
Can you tell?
I mean, but who better to be on stage with? I mean, you know,
Yes.
she'll have your back, and and you'll. I think you'll enjoy it.
You think I could do it?
I think you can do it.
Okay.
And
I'll take your word for it.
I said to her, I go, look, it's just you and me. I said, the audience wants you to do. Hey, so here's the deal. I think, like, when you audition, let's say you go for a commercial audition or a film audition or whatever.
Okay.
Or even you're auditioning for a club. Like, that casting director or that club owner wants you to get the job. They want to like you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not, you're okay. So
Agreed.
So when you're on stage and you have audience, you have members of the audience that come in to see the show or whatever, they want to like you. They've paid, and they're sitting there with their drinks, and they came out tonight to have a good time. So they want to like you. So already you're one step ahead.
That's a great way to look at it. In all seriousness, that's a great way to look at it. Absolutely, because that's true.
They want to like you. So then you have to decide whether you want to like them or not.
Right. Especially here. I had a comedian in here yesterday who does a lot of work in Queens and Brooklyn and the city. And where in the city, it's a lot of them are tourists.
Right.
You know, so the audience is like a mixed bag. Here, I mean, there's not a lot of comedy clubs on Long Island, first off, but so you get a lot of people here that sometimes they don't even care who the headliner is. They just want to see a comedy show. They just want to come and laugh. And there's really and you probably remember this. I'm assuming it was the same back then. There was no bullshit. Like, go ahead. They came here looking to laugh. They want and you can even I think the line that you can or can't cross was a lot further than certain other comedy clubs. Like you can say you can get away with a lot here, and these guys laugh.
They do.
There's an energy here.
Yeah, your audiences, like I said, it's my favorite club. I mean, your audiences are incredible. Mm-hmm. But I think Long Island, you also have to understand, like, if you're from the tri-state area, you have a certain edge to you. Like, people from Long Island, most of them, they grew up in Queens or Brooklyn or whatever. So there's a certain edge. And if you have that edge too, if you understand that edge, then you and that audience are going to become fast friends. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, though, they come to laugh. So you're already you're one step up.
Yeah, you're one step up.
Did you know Dr. Dirty at all? Did you know?
Yes.
John Valby? He was just here this past weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he goes back a long way.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All these memories, all these people. Oh.
She's very sentimental.
I see that.
Yeah.
Did you walk the halls here yet to look at all the pictures?
No. I just saw a couple, Gilbert Gottfried and Greg Giraldo and Joey Cola. But no, I haven't been down. I would love to, before we leave the building, I want to see the main room again and probably fall into a puddle. I don't know if it's open or
fall into a puddle.
Cry like, oh my God, like
it's
like touch the stage again.
Yeah, I could. I mean, there are people here now. I can probably get you in there before you when this is over, before you leave. Yeah, probably. I don't know how much. Probably looks a lot different from when you were here last. That's my guess.
I remember the waitresses here too. I used to be friends with the waitresses. They were very, very cool.
It's funny you say that because I've talked about that on this show before. They obviously do something right here because the changeover is very. There's not a lot of changeover. It's a lot of the same girls have been here for a long time,
right?
Which means they're doing something right. They're treating them right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So we still have about 15 minutes or so. One thing I do with my guests, I go on Facebook and I look to see what mutual friends we have.
Okay.
And then I ask you about them. I'm just going to throw names out, and you tell me. Gretchen and I, we did not have any mutual, except for you. So,
Right.
Well, we mentioned them already, but I'll mention them again. Jackie the Joke Man.
Right.
Anything you can say something about this person. You cannot say something. I can move on.
I was at a. I remember. I don't know, 1,000 years ago, and that's when Howard Stern. He was with Howard Stern.
Yeah.
So me and Gabe Abelson, which you said you don't know.
I don't.
He's out in California, but he's pretty well known. He wrote for Letterman and did a lot of stuff.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about. I don't know him, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
He was I took a writing class because I did a see, before I started doing comedy, I was a drama major, at college. There was no writing. I wasn't writing what?
What was that?
I was a drama. I don't know. It was
creative, not literal.
Yeah, I wasn't like an English major.
Okay.
It wasn't happening. I mean, I was a little,
What's
wrong?
wrong? Why? Because you wanted to be.
I was
Because you're
going to be
getting
an
into drums. All right, there's nothing wrong with that.
So actually, this is so funny because it's because of her uncle George that I got my first George Segal that I got my first film, Baby It's You, which is a John Sayles film.
Oh, very nice.
And Roseanne Arquette, Vincent Spano, Robert Downey Jr. Boy, he and I ran amok on that. I mean, it was a lot of like Matthew Modine, a lot of famous people. When I met Gretchen in the city, I don't know, she was coming up from the subway. I was coming up from the other side of the subway. So she took me to her.
That's not how it happened.
It did happen.
I was waiting for another bar person that we both knew.
Right.
And Claudia came up the stairs, and
it was
my
me.
other friend never showed up, but it was Claudia.
Anyway, she took me to, she was staying with her uncle, I guess, and took me to his apartment, and we were talking, and he was very kind to me, and he said, you remind me of Barbara Streisand. And then he said, here, I want you to, this is my agent's number, I want you to call them.
Oh, very nice.
And, so that was because of him that and Gretchen that I got Baby It's You, which is again a John Sayles film. And so what is my point?
I have no idea.
Me either.
Did you do a lot of drugs with Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, and he and I, Franny Lee.
Yes.
There was this.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it was just that stuff, but Franny Lee was our costume designer, and she was the costume designer for Saturday Night Live.
Okay. Which he ended up being on.
Yeah, but
that's
she
what I said.
she was supplying us with, so he and I ran amok a little bit. But he was very, very funny, very sweet.
Oh, yeah?
I'm still friends with Vincent Spano.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Vincent Spano, I'm still friends with him, and it was just a great cast. So after a while, I was getting my agents. Actually, Robert sent me to his agency. I had left the agent that George Segal sent me to, and I went to Robert's agency, and they were sending me out for things like Supergirl. I'm from Queens, Jewish girl from Queens. Why? I'm never going to get something like Supergirl. What are you, nuts? So I started getting frustrated, and I thought, let me just do my own thing. And I took a writing class, and that was with Gabe Abelson. And then I thought, so if you want to do comedy and get on the road fast, date your teacher. So that's what I did, and I moved in with Gabe. So what I did was I started doing comedy. I would tell the club owners, I'd go, look, because usually you have an MC, the person that opens, and then your middle act, and then your headliner. And I said, listen, because MCs usually don't want to MC. They want to do more time.
That's
so
true.
I would call the club owners where Gabe was working, whether it was in Kansas or this or that. And I said, listen, you don't have to pay me. Let me be the MC, no money, and the MC doesn't have to MC. And that's how I started getting my act together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I started getting my act together rather than in the clubs in the city. I didn't hang out as much and didn't get my time there. I got my time actually on the stage in regular
That's a great
clubs.
idea, actually. Yeah. Wow.
So I don't even know what I'm talking about. What I said.
Me neither. I've totally lost
me
whatever
too.
we were
Sorry,
talking about. But
it's just me.
What? Tangents, lots of tangents.
I'm a little scattered.
You realize, so when when you do this live show, you know she's going to go on these tangents.
No.
So-
We're gonna try to.
That's what trazodone is for.
Proof is in the
That's
pudding,
what?
yeah.
Trazodone. And medication.
We're both on it, and it's not working for you.
Or it's definitely working differently for each of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
No,
for sure.
I'm actually not on it, but I have a physical next week. I think I'm going to ask my doctor to give me some trazodone.
That'll help with the live show.
That'll help with the live
Yeah.
show.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a physical next week. The first thing I think of is your bit where he looks down and says, "Oh, fancy." When you say you have
Oh
a
my
physical.
God! You remember that?
Come on. It's my job. I should know my guests.
Oh, that was my gynecologist because there
Yes.
was glitter.
Yes.
Oh my God! There was glitter down there.
Right.
What was the bit?
Somebody mistook something for glitter.
It was my so I had my gynecologist was Dr. Dougie Moss. We used to call him Doogie Howser because he was so young and cute. And oh, that's right, the glitter. There was glitter. Oh, so I asked my daughter or something, or I asked my friend, "Where's the glitter?" Or
No. Where's something else?
Where's something
but they
else?
ended up getting glitter instead and putting
he
it
said,
down there.
And he said, "My, how fancy!"
Right.
But you want to hear something really funny? So, like when I would work in Vegas or Atlantic City, there was always because my obstetrician was like one of the best in the city in New York City, and there was always people after my show that would come up to me and say, "That's my obstetrician, also."
Oh, really?
And yes, he's adorable. And then he
That's
would
funny.
always, like, anytime I went for examination, he would always have a conversation while he was examining me. He was very uncomfortable. I said, we really can't do this, Dr. Moss. It's not appropriate.
You can't have a conversation?
No, not when you're down there looking for things. No. I don't really want to know where you went for the weekend. Didn't work.
All right, next name. We also
I'm
mentioned
sorry.
him already, Joey Cola.
Well, I love Joey. I mean,
Nicest guy in the world.
Leonora, he's a sweetheart. He's so funny. He's been doing this forever.
Yes.
He does warm-ups for Drew Barrymore and Rachel Ray. I mean, he's I just think he's. I think he was the first. He's helped me. You said, has anyone ever helped you? He's helped me.
Sure.
He's helped me.
Okay.
He's been a really, really good friend. And
He's the reason you're in here today.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next name, John Joseph.
John Joseph with the guitar.
Yes.
John Joseph. I like John.
Funny guy.
Very, very funny guy. Very sweet guy. I don't know. Is he still out here or is he in L.A.?
He's still out here, but what he's doing these days, he's doing a lot of cruise ships.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are
There's
doing
a
cruises.
lot
A
of
lot of
money
money
in
in
cruise.
that. Yeah.
Sure
I
is.
love John. Very, very
Yep.
funny. Yeah.
And now this last name, this is why I do this, because sometimes we'll stick with comedies, but then I'll see a name where it's just a personal friend. I'm like, Sharon Renee.
Who the hell knows? Do you know who that is?
Me?
It's not one of her friends, just one of yours.
Sharon Renee.
Yeah. No?
No.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Well, how do you know her?
I'm friends with a guy named Larry Russell. I don't know if that helps.
No.
He's a musician.
Okay.
He played with Billy Joel like back in the early 70s before Billy Joel was huge.
Maybe it's one of Nick's friends because Nick is a musician. He plays
is that
guitar,
right?
and most of his friends are.
Sharon was coupled with Lenny Schultz.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She's been trying to get Lenny to come on here. Yeah.
Yes.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I love her too.
Well, you love Lenny Schultz.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Okay. So, because Nick is a very good musician.
Oh, okay.
And he has a lot of musician friends.
What do you play there?
I play guitar.
Very nice. Have you would we have heard you somewhere?
No, I have severe arthritis of the wrist, and I haven't been playing so much.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I was gigging for a while.
But he's going to go get back at it. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
absolutely. If
bug
you're
him.
going to get back at it, so
he's
going to
get back
I
at it.
sing classical now, fancy stuff.
Ooh.
I'm in chorale.
Yeah.
Fancy
So, yeah,
classical.
Or chorale.
Gotta do something.
I thought that
Yeah,
was for
something to keep you
horses.
active.
Voice, keep it
Yeah.
going.
Yes, true.
I didn't know what a chorale meant. I thought like a chorus, but a chorale I thought was for horses. Right? So
I'm with
that's
you.
a
Yeah. Michelin, Corral.
Yeah, Michelin.
So you guys are the smart ones. We're just.
But he's very talented.
Very nice. Yeah, but do you know Larry Russell or no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, him and Sharon once together, but they're not together anymore. But they're still close friends. But that's how I know Sharon, through this guy Larry Russell. But Larry played with Ace Frehley from Kiss. He's played with the Mamas and the Papas.
Wow.
No, yes, but like later, not
okay.
Like in the 70s when there was like maybe one of them.
Okay.
And then the rest were unknowns. Spanky and Our Gang, you remember that band?
Yes, I do.
He played with them.
Wow.
I think he played in the original Godspell, maybe something like that.
The original Godspell.
Yeah.
Remember Godspell?
I do. That's why I said.
I'm not going to sing because Gretchen will cringe. I don't.
Do you not sing?
She shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Good enough.
But I like to
Can't
anyway.
carry a tune.
No.
It's unfortunate.
Can you?
Yes, but I'm not going to sing now.
Would you? You knew where I was going. Would you work that into the show?
Yes, I'll sing. I don't care. I'll do anything.
We do have one where I say, "Ooh, keep your day job," because when she hits a bad note. So.
You would think because my mother was an incredible pianist, and you'd think that
that you would have inherited some of that.
Nah, not so much.
So if I asked her to sing right now, would that really upset you?
No.
No. So we can.
Well, I mean, I'd have to have something on my phone to sing with, like.
Okay.
Like a karaoke kind of.
Yeah.
Like a karaoke kind of thing. Okay, can I do? Wait a second. Wait. What can I do? This. Oh, look, Let It Skinner. Wait a second. Look what I have.
Song to one of your favorite television shows growing up.
Wait a second. Come on, Freebird. I had Freebird.
You're gonna sing Freebird.
No, maybe not so much. I don't know. I was gonna sing. How about This Girl Is on Fire?
Oh yeah, that's you're
This-
always singing.
Yeah.
that.
Okay, wait a second.
Ready?
I'm not.
Okay.
Who sings? I'm not.
Alicia
familiar with-
Keys.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh.
No, I can't. Really. You're
Off
gonna-
key.
Off key.
Alicia off key.
To This Girl's on Fire. Look, I got her plugged in already. Okay. Come on, Gretchen, let's do it.
No, you.
Oh,
you
please,
go
I beg
ahead.
you'll
No.
be. Girl, but she's on fire. Shut up.
I didn't say a
I'm
word.
a fantasy. Okay, this guy from Ard Bay, listen. And it's on fire. All right.
That's not karaoke.
But she knows she can fly away. Bad.
There it goes. There was.
And not coming down. Okay.
Wow. All right. Well.
Thank you. All right, guys. That'll be.
That wasn't
Wow.
too bad, actually. She that one.
Wait a second. Come on. This girl. I can't hit that high. This girl is on fire.
Well, then why'd you pick that
This
song then?
girl is on. Because
There it
I'm
is.
getting on
There it
fire,
is.
baby. I came into Governor's the last time I was here. I was working here.
And
So
you'll be
this
working
girl's
here
on
again.
fire.
That's right.
Okay, I'll shut up.
We have one comment here.
Shut up?
Mickey says, "Yeah, please stop."
No.
You can see it. Can you see it up there?
No, where is he?
Do you see it on the bottom? The bottom comment there. It says, "Please stop."
No, I will never stop. You will suffer with me.
That's great. All right, so it is just about time for us to go. So you don't have any dates put together yet, but we're gonna see what we can do. So in the meantime, we just keep looking for the videos, right?
Keep looking for the videos. I'm going to try to get a page just for the down and outs. I don't know how that's going to work.
Okay.
But I'm going to.
And what's the goal? So now that your son has grown, are you looking to hit the road with this?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, not like to Kansas or whatever. Like, tri-state.
Not Minnesota.
Not
Yeah.
Minnesota. Maybe it's, if we do well, we have to see how it goes.
And how are you going to get to all these gigs?
I'm going to fly. Yeah, Nick will try. He said, no, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I have my license. I could drive. You wouldn't really want to put me behind a wheel, but I can drive, and Gretchen drives.
Right, you just need a car. That would
Between
help.
10 and 2.
Oh.
Before school gets out. And
She almost
after
hit a kid.
school, After school gets in.
She almost hit a crossing guard.
I almost bumped right into her. Poor woman.
That should be in the show. Now, and any plans to do stand up again or no? Or is it just this?
It's just this for now.
Okay,
This is what I
that's
want to
fine.
do for now.
Yeah,
I want to do, it's like,
I love it because you don't see the
two-person show.
duos too much anymore.
No.
Which I think is a lost art, and I'm upset by it.
Burns and Allen.
I have some friends.
Burns and Allen.
Well, right. That's current.
Who's the girl?
There's actually, you mentioned Rochester. I have some friends out of Syracuse. They're called the Uncle Louie Variety Show. It's a duo act. These guys are great. They're friends of mine. You should, maybe go on YouTube, just check out what they do.
That would be,
They're
okay,
very
what are they, what is
The
it?
Uncle Louie Variety Show.
Uncle Louie.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
remember,
fantastic.
Okay, cool.
But, so I like the fact that there's still some duos out there trying to
Yeah.
do it. I like that stuff. So
Yeah, it's different. It's,
absolutely, and it's fun. So, all right, well, good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you
And
for having us.
Anytime, and we'll definitely have to do this again. This was a lot of fun.
All right.
You be up for it?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Zach.
Claudia, Gretchen, and Zach. Zach, yeah, he's just hanging out. And thank you, Nick, as well. Thank you.
Thank
It was a
you,
pleasure seeing
yes.
you, pal. All right, we are getting out of here today. What's today? Wednesday? I think that's it. There's nothing on here the rest of the day, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're done for the day, but tomorrow we got Coffee with the Dog at 9 a.m. We're back at 11 a.m. We have musician Kenny Forgione and his wife Sue Turner. They're going to be in here with us tomorrow. Circling the Drain will be on tomorrow night at 7. And that's it. And don't forget govs.com, govs.com. Go see a great comedy show. This weekend, let's see, a comedian you could see on a governor's stage, Olga Namer, Kevin Downey Jr., Eric Terrell, Drew Dunn, D.C. Benny, Rob White, just to name some of the comedians you may see on a governor's stage this weekend. Don't forget Knock 'em Dead Comedy in the Giggle Room, September 28th. We're doing a night of Triple X Trivia. And the night before that, you can see us at the Brokerage. We're doing a murder mystery show. December 21st, we're doing a murder mystery show at McGuire's out in Bohemia. Go to govs.com, make your reservations to some great comedy shows. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com, find out what we got going on. And don't forget Nikki Glazer, her second special, Someday You'll Die, now streaming on Max. Her people reached out to us and asked us if we'd promote her special.
Oh, wow, cool.
And I said, yeah, I'd love to if you can get her in, to do an interview with me. I'm still waiting on that. But go check out Nikki Glazer's special on HBO. And I think that's everything. All right. Everybody have a great day. Thank you, ladies, once again. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. And that's it. We'll see you guys later.
For your event today. What will you experience at a Knock 'em Dead Comedy Murder Mystery Show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And of course, some music. Knock 'em Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
Have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knock 'em Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what? Had an awesome time. All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers, private parties, corporate events, restaurants, and more.